good? Thank you so much for once again stopping back by. I really do hope that you're going to enjoy today's video so that you can keep coming back for more. In today's video, we are going to be looking at my 2021 vision board and see how I did when it comes to that. If that is something you're interested in watching, do keep watching this video till the end. Don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. So first of all, happy new year. I do have a headache and I'm feeling so sick because yesterday was New Year's Eve and I obviously went out. I came home around 6 o'clock and my body clock woke me up at 8 o'clock and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've had literally 2 hours to sleep, so I am feeling a bit down, but very inspired to shoot this video, especially because it's like the 1st of Jan. I'm kind of regrouping, you know, just redirecting my life and what I want for this year. So I thought, why not do my whole vision board video today? Yeah, so the first thing on my vision board is a camera. So as you guys can see, I will insert my vision board here so that every time I'm talking, you guys can reflect back to it. So the first thing on my vision board is a camera. Sweetie, I haven't purchased a camera, but I purchased a new phone. So last year when I made, no, not last year, it's 2023 now. 2023, yeah, it's 2023, yeah. So the 2022 vision board, the 2022 vision board was obviously made in 2021. So in 2021, when I was making the vision board for 2022, I wasn't carrying this phone that I'm carrying. At that time, I had an iPhone 7 Plus and I needed a new phone. I needed a camera. I think what was frustrating me the most was storage. I couldn't shoot multiple videos because my iPhone 7 Plus was like a 64 gig, so obviously didn't have space. So one of my main goals, manifestations, was getting a new camera. So I ended up not getting a camera, but I got a new phone, which is what I'm using to film now. So I guess you can say I got a new camera because the objective was served. I can shoot multiple videos now. I have space, so didn't get a camera, but I got a new phone. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. Do I still want a camera? Definitely, but I also do feel that I really want to work hard this year on YouTube. I really want to push and try. I want my YouTube money to buy its own camera, if you get what I mean. Like, I want to save my YouTube money, which is probably the reason why I haven't bought a camera yet, because I was just thinking to myself, let me see how well I can do with that, or at least like half of the camera money, it needs to come from my YouTube, and then I can just, you know, add the other half. But yeah, I think for now I'm okay with my phone quality. It's just that, you know, sometimes when I want to film, like I want to look at something on my phone, I have to write down stuff because obviously I'm using my phone to film, so it is a bit of a and also people take you more seriously with the camera, especially like when you're attending events and stuff. If you're carrying a camera, it doesn't feel awkward because everybody can see what you're doing. Like, everybody can see what we are shooting. Like, if you're in my way, we should take. Whereas if you're carrying a phone, it's kind of weird. If you're on phone, it's like, what are you like on shoot line? So I just feel like it gives you more like professionalism, which is really something I want to invest in, because I'm quite serious about my channel. So it does make sense to have a camera. So that's where I am when it comes to the camera. The next thing on my vision board is a house. And God did just that. God did just that. I feel like I won't explain that because it's evident. You guys know that, you guys can see that. So I think you know, when I woke up, excuse me, a couple of days ago, and I was contemplating, should I do this vision board video? Should I not? Do I want to let my stars into because it's really personal, you know. These are the things that I've been praying over for like the whole year. These are the things that I think about all the time. These are the things that I work towards. These are sort of the things, the tangible things that I live to attain, you know, in this current time period era of my life. So I don't know if I want to put myself out there like that, but also when I looked at it and I realized how amazing God has been and how faithful God has been, I was like, I should, even if it's just as a testimony that what you put into the universe God really does listen, the universe really does listen and gives you exactly that. So the whole house thing was actually one of the reasons why I was like, no, actually I want to publish this vision board and testify Guti, manifestation and vision boards, and you know, praying, because my vision board comes with a lot of prayer involved. It does work. So that's the house story. And then the next thing is a car. Sweetie, when it comes to me and a car, if you look at my vision board, the car that's there is a Grand i10 Hyundai, right? Because at the time, that's the car that made sense for me in terms of affordability, in terms of, I was a fairly new driver then, so I didn't want to start with like a luxury item car. Let me not even say let me not even say I don't want to start with like a luxury. That's the car I could afford at the time. That was the realistic goal for me, you know, a cute i10 yana portable small, you know, that's what I could afford, and that's what I was working towards. But then I had a lot of events going on last year. My members happened last year. My wedding happened last year. Umabo happened last year. Umbond happened last year. All these things require so much money, and it all happened in 1 year. So I kind of had to choose: do I buy a car or do I get married? And I think, you know, if you're on this channel, if you know me, you know what I chose. If you don't know, if it's your first time here, this is what I chose. So I kind of had to put that on hold. But one thing about me, I was actually finishing off my vision board for this year today. The car that's on my vision board is insane. Because I'm just like, why think small? Like at this point, why think small? Why think I'm gonna put down exactly what I want? I'm gonna tell the universe exactly what I want. Kanjani makutheni is uNkulunkulu uzobona, so but I was like, sure, and an i10 is cute, but is it what I want? No. So is it what I can afford? So honestly speaking, I was just, it's just really funny. It's so funny, like the jump between the two cars is insane. But you know what? This year, everything big 2023. So I put that car down there. The next thing is a YouTube logo. So the motto, or where my thought process was when I put down this YouTube, I wanted to reach a 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year, of which I did. Thank you to you guys. All because of you. If it wasn't for you, it's our family, Gabby, that wasn't possible. So I highly appreciate that. I also just wanted to take my brand a lot more seriously, of which I do think I grew. I do think I grew so much. I do think I grew in terms of engagement. I find that a lot of you guys now engage with me, which is obviously so heartwarming. I'm obviously so grateful for it. So I do think I grew. I think, you know, YouTube is also part of my vision board this year. Obviously more different in terms of what I want for my channel, but I do think I achieved. When it comes to YouTube, I do think I achieved, definitely. The next thing is radio. Guys, no, but first, honestly speaking, so when I made this vision board, I wasn't working for SABC. I wasn't working for Ukhozi. Had no idea that I'm ever gonna work for Ukhozi. I think, you know, radio wasn't far-fetched, but Ukhozi was far-fetched. The biggest radio station in South Africa, for me, was very far-fetched. It was far-fetched in the sense of it's Zulu. It's dominated by Zulu. Am I good enough in isiZulu Sami to be in Ukhozi? I just never in my wildest dreams thought, if I'm saying, God, I want to do radio, I want to be in radio, I want to work in the radio industry, God would place me Ukhozi. I had other radio stations in mind, of which I'm not going to mention, because now I feel like I'm going to be like downplaying them, of which I'm not, don't get me wrong. I was aiming to go there, but God said, I have something bigger and better for you. So I may not be doing exactly what I want to do in radio, especially when I put that picture in my vision board. I was thinking something completely different. I may not, in fact, I think I can share it with you guys. I was thinking like a radio presenter. I may not be a radio presenter right now on Ukozi, but I'm in there. I work for the company. I'm in there. Like my foot, not even my foot, my body is in there. You know, I can only go higher from where I am. I can only I'm what's the word? Stopless. I'm unstoppable. Why am I saying stopless? I'm unstoppable from the position that I'm in. So I feel like God has put me at such a amazing position to begin, an amazing position to do whatever I want to do, you know, within the company. So guys, the next one is Star Thespians. Oh my God, my baby gets signed. So if you don't know what Star Thespians is my company, where I work as an acting coach, where I work as a writer, where I work as a script editor, where I work as a, what else do I do? As a consultant, an acting consultant. So first year of business is always the hardest, and I think I've always heard that terminology, but up until I started my own during COVID, it wasn't during COVID, but we were just recovering from like hardcore COVID, so I had to start my platform online, which is doable because but it's not ideal, and it's not the traditional way of doing things, right? So that on its own had challenges. I may be familiar to it, but not everyone is. Not everyone believes in it. Not everyone is flexible when it comes to it. So I work via Zoom, I work via MS Teams, I work via WhatsApp call. It just always depends with the clients and what they prefer. I try and make it as accessible as possible and as comfortable as possible, because when we're like, what is MS Teams? How do I log on? And then I'm just like, okay, what do you prefer? WhatsApp call. So as long as we can see each other, okay, as long as we can coach each other and see each other and have a conversation, and you know, so, and then you get other people, the minute you say that you work online, it's like, wait, at the online. So I guess I've just always been interested in seeing what and where my business could go if I had to take it off online. So it's one of the things that I'm doing this year. I'm not going to be training online only, which I'm super excited about. I'm not going to get into detail about that because I'm still finalizing things in terms of the venue that I'm going to be using, in terms of the days that I'm going to be coaching. Definitely still going to be coaching online because I also coach people from Joburg, Mpumalanga, Northwest, and Limpopo. So yeah, and the Val, but the Val is in Joburg. So online I think will always be there because and we started off online and it has proven to work. But I also think I would really love one-on-one sessions with my students. So when it comes to Star Thespians, my baby, we did okay. Definitely not as well as I thought we were gonna do in terms of how do I put it, in terms of like sustaining relationships. But then again, it's still year one, it's still trial and error. So you know, some of the people would come for classes, 3 classes, I'd never see them again, 2 classes, I'd never see them again. And I think to a certain degree I took that very personal. I was like, okay, Shruti, they're not enjoying them, or they're not finding them helpful. And then I had a soft introspection, and I was like, sweetie, it's not like you're offering these services for free. Maybe the problem could be affordability. Like maybe the problem is not you, you know? Maybe they developed other interests. Maybe ufifoni because you only work online. But it didn't happen instantly. I went through an emotional phase where people were not coming back. And then I had to sit down with myself, review, and really just take out emotions and just be like, okay, what's going on? What could be the possible reasons, outcomes, and what's next? And then I realized that 80% it is potentially not me. Especially when I reflect and I look at how the progress was going and how the classes were going well and how we were getting along. Definitely, I don't think the problem was me. The problem must have been any other force, any other thing. So I'm super excited to see where this baby grows. I'm super excited. I'm just really excited for Stop Lesbians. Okay. So the next one, I have a picture of like a candle, and what that represented for me was healing. You know, I think I've spoken a lot about healing on this channel. But I also haven't really told you guys what I'm healing from. It's a lot of, no, I have told you guys actually. What am I saying? Hey, I have told you guys. I remember I did a heartbreak video and I remember it was 2021, I think in May, where that heartbreak knocked me, and I even took a break from YouTube for 2 months, and then I came back. I did tell you guys about it. The thing about healing is it's not about why I hit 2021. Now imagine I heal from that heartbreak. Healing in the terms of I had to heal from my studies. Again, if you watch my channel, you know that I didn't graduate last year and I was supposed to graduate. Coming from being an A student and having to fall behind over one module over personal reasons with the lecture knocked me hot. That I really had to heal from. I'm still, in fact, I haven't healed from that one. I'm still healing. I think about it every day and I'm just like, this person took away 1 full year of my life. I could be so far, you know. Healing from that, I've had to heal from the loss of my grandfather, major one, yes, Sana. And I think those are the only 3 ones that I'm just comfortable with sharing, because I've shared them before. But healing is a journey. I do think I'm way better than where I was when I made that vision board. I do think I'm way better, because maybe I haven't healed 100%, but I've learned to understand myself more through the healing process. I've learned to understand what triggers me. I've learned to understand, how do I nurse my feelings? How do I nurse my emotions when such things happen? How do I deal with myself when I wake up one day and I'm feeling so upset about not graduating last year? How do I wake up one day and deal with missing my grandfather so much? How do I navigate to, if I wake up like that, how do I navigate and dedicate that morning to that, and then the rest of my day has to go on? Or if I just need to pick up and go on, and yes, you're feeling sad, but there's also work to do. How do I get myself out, yet at the same time allowing myself to feel and not ignoring the fact that no man in there go up, because so healing is a journey. I'm still on it. I think it's gonna be a while. In fact, does healing even ever end? Because it's not like as in we stop getting hurt. You know, life is just something else. The last thing on my vision board is a girl gymming. Okay, I think the goal when it comes to this, I just simply wanted to go back to gym, of which I did, super proud of myself, but at the same time I didn't go back as I would have loved to. With my wedding happening, a lot of stress was involved. I ended up being lazy to go to gym. I ended up being extremely lazy to go to gym. So I did go back, but at the same time, not 100%. I didn't give it 100%. What I was doing though was that if I'm not giving the gym 100%, I was eating well. Then there was a time where I wasn't eating well, and then I was giving the gym 100%. And there was a time where I wasn't eating well, and I wasn't. Yeah, but I did the last month before my wedding. My wedding was in November. So in October, worst month ever, I guess, because I wasn't eating well, I wasn't going to gym and shit. So in terms of gym and body, definitely, and it's January now, I literally want to start training managing in January. Really want to put in the work, really want to look toned. I think I definitely don't want to gain weight. I just want to tone my body. yeah, okay, maybe gain a little bit of muscle, but the biggest thing is just tone and to maintain. Very happy with how I look right now. I just need to maintain. Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Make those vision boards. Make those vision boards. The universe listens. God delivers. God, I'm so happy at the fact that I honestly feel like 80% of the things on my vision board were met, were accomplished, even exceeded. I mean, there's no way I ever thought I'd work for Ukozi because it just always seemed far-fetched. But God said, sweetie, one thing I'm gonna do. So guys, make those vision boards. I wish you guys all the best for 2023. Let's get it. Let's get the bag. Let's focus on ourselves. Let's love you guys so much. Thank you for the continuous support. I really do hope we're gonna have an amazing, no, I really do know we're gonna have an amazing 2023. But for now, you know what you are. I will see you on my next video. Bye.